So long as you are willing to press continue, your game is never truly over. It's a quote from a friend. これで皆さんはじめまして私は寂しいしトゥシドゥス首脳の前は気楽に押す私は一番になりたいすお願いすよろしく You know I like to keep it nice Try to rock and excite ya Now I invite ya To join in with all my stars in the Star Cipher Andromeda is not too far So this is what oh shit We're coming live from the blue sun Playing sweet games or just singing What you wanna run? Battle anybody? I don't care what your name is You wanna do what again? My Nihongo is not Jozu It's mostly a mata The shokai was pretty cool But my speaking is muda I'm weirder than Gouda Gouda But this will be the day If you're rocking with what I'm saying You're well on your way 寂しいししんちのものが足りStyle はちょっと変全然終わりHey, it's most likely you saw one side of me and didn't want to party. The azure that's in my heart is shining as it plays. The verses that I spark is clearing through the haze. The show's about to start. You're in for a treat. Amending what was broken. We ain't saying defeat. Are you listening? Continue. Are you listening? Hit continue. No matter how hard life gets, hit continue. Shine like the star you are. Hit continue. I thought I had the mic set up right. But yo, Mina. Sabishi Tenshi, this desu. Yoroshiku na. And we're out here hitting you guys with it's Friday. And for once, I can do it on time. With the sporadic scheduling and everything, we're finally able to do a Valhalla stream on Ball Friday, baby. And am I stoked for it? Just a bit. That's why I'm grossly incandescent. Now on the real, tomorrow's going to mark the start of some very scary changes for me. I'm not sure what my future will necessarily hold in that regard. But in terms of today, it's just as the title said, I missed the party and I'm sad. I really wanted to make it to the thing and yeah, the darn Star Cipher wouldn't be able to take off. one of the propellers go out. One of the propellers go out. You know. But appointment aside, I'm gonna try and make the most of the night. You know. Hit continue and all that. And if you can see from the follows over there, we have those two followers that I guess was like, hey, maybe those guys shouldn't follow you, otherwise that's a big problem. And then you have 3 extra followers. So, to at the very least give you guys your props. Yo, welcome. Thank you for joining the Star Cipher, the Twitch Authority, Night PHP, and Malgior. I feel like that just says Major, but I could be wrong. But nah, on the real, I do appreciate it. It's probably while I was observing from Andromeda. But I didn't come here to, well, maybe someone came here to hear me just talk. Maybe we should do a just chatting stream at some point. I unfortunately am not that talkative, and I mean, I may have some topics to talk about, but I work in terms of needing a catalyst to bounce off of. Any conversation point will do at that point. But now I can properly switch over and give you guys what I couldn't wait to give you guys. It's been a long week. I'm pretty sure everything's been stressing you out and everything's kind of come to a head. It's nice to know you can always come to a spot right around this corner. Come in, take a seat. We can mix drinks and talk shit. Welcome to Valhalla. Pull up a chair. I am about 16 nights in. So that's a little bit deep into the story. If you guys do want to play catch up, or you did miss the random sessions I've dropped and sprinkled here and there, including one on my birthday marathon stream, I do put up all the videos over on the YouTube channel. And you can find it down in the about description below. It's normally a series that drops every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. East Coast. Yeah. And the backlog has it kind of panned out into August because it's, no matter when I've streamed it, the weeks will come out on Friday. I do apologize for the sporadicness of it. But yeah, let's start the show. If I do finish this in a right amount of time, there is a multi-blood tournament that was going on. I can probably send you guys over to there. And even if I miss that, I heard that Gabriel is streaming. So I can probably send you over to her as well. Also, today marks the day of the Drip God actually doing his VTuber debut. And man, Jafar the Jackal looks nice. But, yeah, let's go ahead and kick this thing off proper. And while I say that line, I'm going to do a shout out. I forgot how to spell jackal. But out of curiosity, now I'm curious. I think this is the right way. And if it isn't, then oopsie whoopsie, we've made a fucky wucky. But I'm pretty sure I got it right. Now, back to complaining about $10,000 in rent. What? Why? Why is it $10,000 in rent? Why? Why $10,000 in rent? I have questions that will not be answered in the span of this stream, because how? How could it be that it's $10,000 in rent? I understand living like on like in a different area, and maybe in a different state, in a different world, but $10,000 for like a single bedroom apartment? What? It's what? You can't be serious right now. Really? It really runs you like that? Other. Can y'all hear me? Okay. The audio came back. I was sitting here ranting about why rent costs so much, and apparently my audio was like, yo, shut up. Stop complaining about rent. Is this what equates to living rent-free? But $10,000 though? Whatever. I'm good. I'm fine. Now, those that have been rocking along with me for most of these sessions, you know that I typically read everything through the phone at the end of the shift, and I go to work, do a quick shuffle of the jukebox, and do the whole shift. I've tried doing half a shift. Half the shifts are fun, but they just kind of always just spanned over to the whole shift. Should have the energy span to do this week. Here's hoping that this shift is not too much. I guess that's the best way to put it. And of course, as always, you have the chat available, and you're always free to join into the Discord and Andromeda, the Star Cipher and Andromeda Discord. Jeez, I am off my rocker today. But we have a Star Cipher and Andromeda Discord that you are certainly free to join. Just let me know if you do hit it up. I tend to make sure that people are on the up and up to get in, and once you're in, hey, you're in. I do have to point out, it is technically on the mature side, so I would prefer it 18 plus. Mainly because of the topics that can be discussed there, can go south. And I want everyone to be safe. I want it to be a safe area, you know? Because there was a time where it used to be quite the lawless land, and well, after authoritating things, I think I got things to a more comfortable point. With that said, and with all that in mind, and all the words out of the way, let's start the shift proper. On December the 28th. On Wednesday, don't you know? Good evening. Yo, who's Alice right? Chill. I'm about to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some! Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dog? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Jamie's here. It was more gruff. It's like, greetings. Something like that. Anyway, let's start. So, I don't remember the order that I went with it the last time. Normally I end up like spamming one song over and over and over and over. I could do that with Welcome to Valhalla because hey, that's kind of a banger.
and I personally really do like it. But this shuffle, I'm gonna use Re-Snowfall because where's Yuki? And other than that, I'm just going to whatever top 2. If there is no top 2, then I just move to the next page. Alright, we're good to go. It's time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. It's Kanji freaking Tatsumi. I'm sorry, I just see the face and that's the only thing that comes to mind. By any chance, something fly over here 2 weeks ago? Friday? Yeah. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. As far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made that noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. You know, it's got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distance explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now, give me a Mars Blast. Man's want a Mars Blast. 6 of the Bronson Express. 1 of the Powdered Felta. 4 of the Blanderground. And 2 of the Carmatrine. All blended. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual plant. Just 1. Is your body ready? For a Mars Blast, I like the way the Mars Blast look. I know I'm a fan of blue, but like I said, it looks kinda cool. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. Salvage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right. Sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe that I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try the suplex thing. Right. Well, suplex man. All on the rocks and mix. That's a suplex, you guys. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie. And you are... I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file that... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So, why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second, it's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. Let's see. How does the X-Sponge work? You lie in the pressure chambers, and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, and your gums, and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a good one. Yeah, should've figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Alright, get that man a gut punch. Punch him in the gut. Maybe not rearrange them. All age to mix. Here. Yeah, love these. Looks different from yours, though. I had a couple of extras in his, actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It'd be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweighs the con. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time. Either by getting a much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. Let's see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Eager. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. Don't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you called him on a bad day? Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough, that guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Get Alma a bad touch. Give her a please. I am not just Cassie. Give her a bad touch. Just do it. Now the bad touch, it doesn't look so much like the Mars Black. I kind of like the shape of the cup that's used here. And I know there's one of the drinks that's like has a blue hue to it. And I'm sucking for blue. So that may be my favorite drink. I'll know it when I see it, I guess. Will I actually drink it? Well, that's a different story. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. Oh, I'll put you in a good mood. Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister is supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband, and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump into the highway. So Eva comes out and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, so we even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I can forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. There is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke this pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off, until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey, it's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. Relatable content. But maybe that's just me. You know, I just realized, the only time I actually use that line is while I'm playing this particular game. It may come out in more games, but yeah. I should keep an eye out for my patterns more. Oh my god. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she has made sure not to fix that impression. No, that's a familiar feeling too. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead girlfriend? Dead ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So, what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brantini, will you? That's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Give her a Brantini. Give her a Brantini. Give her a Brantini, head pats, and just affection, okay? Brantini's not really for me though. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. It's her. It's her again. And as soon as she appears, my eye itches. Go figure. Start me right from fanning the fuck out. Boo. Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. But now, said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went to college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Well, fucking shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. It was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey, Joe. I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Alright. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. It must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouse tried. Can I get a beer? Right. Get her a beer. One on 1. 2 grunts and extracts. 1 powder gel. 2 planogram. And 4 comatron. What's up, Katari? Are you staying breezy, my guy? Cause I'm out here mixing drinks, talking shit, and then eventually I'm gonna either pass it to a fighting game tournament or pass it to Gabriel. We always breezy. I got you, homie. I'm making beer. Here. Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh, yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. It's both a big and little sister. If you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh. There's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, won't forgive you. You, this, and I. Never forgiven. Will not be forgiven. Absolutely not. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. What? You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. You know, I thought I was making great progress. I didn't realize that I was just working up to the break. Make sure it's double save. It's not too much else that I need to do. I'm gonna take a nice drink though. But it is safe to keep playing, you know. It's less chilly today. So, one of the things that I try to keep in mind also is figuring out what games I want to put on for y'all. Now, it's a random fun fact. I have a lot of games that I would love to just play for you guys. And it does take a lot out of me to not just fire up the stream at random because, you know, sometimes you get late night Kyokis from me. And those be like the most chill moments. Those are what I call my guerrilla streams. When I do those streams, I'm typically playing something with friends or something and not so much of a, I guess, official capacity. Those are usually in the dead of night. There are sometimes that I also do things in the middle of the day and that technically isn't planned, but it's still kind of a blast to have. Things that I need to do, it's like streaming Guilty Gear Strive to get better at the game. Things that I'd like to do, literally go off and get my ass kicked in Apex Legends or get my shit pushed in and things like what was the game? Eternal Return, or finally playing Bleed for you guys, because I have Bleed 1 and 2, and that's kind of one of my favorite Steam games that I had early on. And heck, I even got a hold of Fury because I want to hear Carpenter Brett absolutely smash a soundtrack. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there is anything you guys want me to play specifically. I have my limits. My limits is horror games and thrillers. I don't like them at all. So it would be really entertaining for you guys, but at the same time, just please no. Like, you wouldn't want me to have an actual breakdown on stream now, would you? But with that in mind, I'm going to drop my links one more time. There's a whole Linktree page, and I'm also going to drop the Discord one more time, just to let you guys know where you guys will be able to find me over in the Star Cipher Andromeda Discord. And there was like one more link that I remember having, and I don't remember what it is. So, I mean, shoot. Let me shout out the Breezy homie here right now. He's in live, just kicking it. High kicking it even. Yo, if y'all ever get the chance, yo, go check out Kotaru. He be breezy. But yeah, with all that in mind, let's get this show back on the road. Jill, the kid's looking for you. Oh shit. Hey. Yeah, that's definitely Norma. Norma. Oof. You're back! Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap. Said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. You know, looking at her outfit and her hair kind of reminds me of Kim Pines from the Sky Pilgrim series. As a certified club maker. You thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Oh, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And, well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me not giving my all. So she told me to still go to the college course where I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I want to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed head first into my original plans, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Careful. Oh, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Take a bleeding Jane, please. On it. Alright. Bleeding Jane. Now, the thing with Anna is technically I don't know. But from the Girls Frontline crossover, she was one of those favorite characters of mine. So technically her and her, Hiramiki, And of course the main cast. So yeah, Jill, Alma, Say, Stella, like literally everyone that I saw when I was playing the game. But the characters that did stand out for me was Kara, Mickey, and Anna. And those like the only two that I'd be like, yeah, you're pretty close to Jill there. Really fucking close to Jill. When you like a character so much that even the one fatal flag for your taste or interest is a non-factor, you're still completely with the person. I don't like smokers. Because the look and aesthetic is cool, but you'll actually choke me out. But Jill Stingray? That's part of a very small list of exceptions. Thanks. Hey Joe, you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. Not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character? I don't know. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Here. Right. Give him the beer. Give him the beer. Where's the beer? Oh, come on, man. You know you throw the craziest parties. Remember the mountain of cocaine, the 2 Colombian bitches? Where's the beer? Look, if you guys have not seen Juggernaut Bitch and every rendition of it by My Way Entertainment, I highly recommend that you guys go out and find that. It is one of the best voice dubs, fan dubs, joke parody content that you can ever ask for. And it was during the heyday of where, you know, YouTube was popping. And I'm probably gonna butcher his name, but Nas the Matrix? Nas Domitrix? Yeah, he still does content, still streams, and even still make a few videos here and there. So him and his crew, you know, they're alive and kicking, last I checked. Mr. Randy, all of them. It's one of those things that, you know, I feel like they were one of the main folks that kicked off like the really good abridged series, and you can still hear the references to their stuff today. You just don't get to see the source material anymore, and it makes me a little sad. Because it used to be something that me and my friends used to always, and I mean always, go back to just to watch. I'll probably link it in the Discord, just see if it still exists on YouTube, and, you know, hopefully it does, because it's good shit. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. And there! Can't see anything. She literally changed the screen. She changed the entire border area. You sure? Yep. Weird. Yep. Totally changed. There she is. There she is. There she is. Nobody expects the doors to crush. The Dorth away. The Dorth Inquisition? The Dorth Inquisition? the Dorth Inquisition. Nobody trusts the Dorth Inquisition. Dorth Inquisition. How did I know? How did I know she'd even get it twisted? Dorth Inquisition. Dorth Inquisition. Dorth Inquisition. Ow. Ow. This is my tongue. Can't believe I'm using a spare tongue so early in the night. Honey! Hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy drink? Sure. Hit that sweetheart a fucking fluffy drink. Old age and Nick. Optional karma trine, that means we in here. Turn up, where the bitches. Fluffy dream, it's very green. Maybe Gabriel would like this drink. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be there then. Well, I got things to do, so you do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe, take care of Becky, please. Who the hell is Becky? Who's Becky? Who's what? You said... I said nothing. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey, Jill, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves, though. Sorry. What did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who are called such. Oh? Well, let's go back a bit first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romaneko-Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stingovich. Was it Stingovich? Let's call him Stingovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stingovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stingovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers? A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Huh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. Still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for the less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry. I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. Keep in mind I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you to say someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait! What? Yeah. The guy's name was Stangovich. Huh? I just remember Sylvia Stangovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there was some TV specials featuring her. I just remember that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for today. Alright, careful out there. All booze and no firecrackers make Dana a dull girl. So, we're clearing out with the shift, and we may actually have that $10,000 for rent. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. What did she buy? I may have bought something prior. And the breezy boy went to lurk. I feel you, big dog. That's what the lurk function is for. So it's nice that you vibing and cut. You've been talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous. Meow meow, meow 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 meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Okay, enough of that. We're gonna read some dangerous opinions. Surviving in Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-depreciating thread? Don't trust the white knights. Don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for flour. Get used to eat what you find. Short is just getting out of hand. Been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. So coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can! Yeah, airlines are leaving the city hole soon. We won't even be able to escape. Can I even get some weed in this crap hole somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you a good dealer. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandpa lived here before they turned into Glitch City. Alright, the augmented eye. Being only with Lilim can be tiring though. Birth rate decrease, as the youth prefers Lilim company. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke. But the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Annie Mae, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. Just so much better when dealing with other people, you know. You can make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon be announced to address the situation. Wearing socks or sandals in public is now a crime. Ah. Gods be praised. First silly law I'm all in for. Wow, okay. I'd like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. Oh yeah, this. Late to the party, augmented AI. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and a weak currency, the BCC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact on our earnings and we can't continue in the red, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They already make a lot of money already, and now they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break. Alright. Everything's red up, everything's sped up, everything's set up. We're ready to... We're ready to... I said we're ready to go right now. Or something like that. But I won't do another shift. It has been an hour. It has been an hour. It has been an honor to run another one of these nights. I had quite a fun time with it. Gonna go back to the title screen as I normally do, because until Shine Spark appears, I don't have a outro song for you. But with all of that said and done, with all of that in mind, let's do a quick look-see to see who I'm going to send this off to for you guys. Fingers crossed that I'm not going to jump in on like the end of anyone's stream, but that has happened a couple of times. Does it suck? A little bit, but it's not the worst one. Now what I'm seeing is the multi-blood tournament is still going on. And what else are we seeing? What else are we seeing? I could have sworn Gabriel and them were streaming. I was told they were streaming. Did they cut it short? No. Oh. Okay. Okay. So, from the looks of it, they are nearing the point of finishing the stream, and what I'm seeing is someone's playing my favorite character in Melty. They're playing Elfhime, and God, she's just. And for those who don't know what Elfhime means, like if you're out of with like Melty Blood and stuff like that, there's a character in the Melty Blood Actress Again current code, and the character's name is Archetype Earth. They short named her to Hime, and she's one of the scarier people to fight in the game, period. And what actually brought me to that particular character was I was actually watching Salty Bets. Salty Bets is a Twitch page that had people basically, bet salty bucks on just characters that fought in Mugen. Someone did an edit of this particular character and put her in a very high tier for those Mugen fights, so damn near broken that she was. And what ended up happening was, as soon as I saw that normal pose, that smile, those arms wide open, I couldn't play anyone else. I'm sorry. It was kind of a given. Can I lean over a little bit? I can lean over slightly to the side, and if you see right behind me, right beneath the Haru, right above the Kyo, and right next to the Margaret, and it's right underneath the Blake Belladonna, There she is, smile and all. But yeah, she was like immediately a favorite character. I didn't care what I had to do. I was going to play her, basically. But game is rough for me to learn and play, but honestly, I like it. But anyway, with all that said and done, I'm gonna send you guys over to said tournament. They're currently in winners semis, so they should be finishing up, like going into winners finals, losers bracket, and then grand finals. So you guys are gonna be seeing some really tasty play. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. This is me sending you guys over to Miss Serena Pinguina. And at that point, now I can properly say it without rambling. I must bid you guys adieu. This is Kiraku Neo signing off. And if it sounds like a Kenny Omega reference, then yes, it sounds like a Kenny Omega reference. Sayonara. To Oyasumi. 1.
Stand together, you'll be next to us. We'll fight for the best you.
So how big was this victory? Or how big was the loss? Or did you sacrifice something that was special to the point that the win was not worth the cost? Though life gets difficult and tests you, breaks you down to the point you can get through. We'll stand together, you'll be next to us. We'll fight for the best you. Eyes around the globe, don't face me. Move at the speed of light, don't chase me. I'm so out of this world, can't trace me. They'll yell Kiraku, can't replace me. No matter if it's dead or alive, I'll keep the dream on with the burning inside. See the flames in my kicks when I'm spinning your mind. With the rhymes on the line when we find better times when we online and in the star cipher. All my stars are going with mad hyper, cause they be moving, the party's grooving, and we won't stop cause you said so. And now your head straight out and it's official. She 10, she rising and mental. It's running in the 90s, no initial. Versatile is the style when I get to. And no, you're always welcome for another verse. Anytime, don't worry, it's fine. Kindness can be so divine. We use it to help others shine. So stand by me if you're feeling the love, or stand aside if you're feeling above. Just know the sun will never go down. Just around, let the hands and you stars to town.